ewa abra wo call Facebook na o search for Promise Radio 102.7 obetimi do messages afa ho saa so na oyer passports ewo Facebook also the messages far yatena se sabre yebeka ni nyina ewo dwumade ni so ede amamo yebewura amano ne kakra na yede nsem ewo amano ne aba dodo na no ebefa AFCON 2024 ayehwe ni musanyame yadoma memeda ebei ebehya ase ewo Cote d'Ivoire wona hinkro efene se Abidjan na atoa so akosi ne kwasi da the Black Stars of Ghana yebebo ye first game yene Cape Verde ana Cape Verde ene DAC ni Black Stars akopiem ewo Abidjan ni nyina no nsem wo ha ayede ebetu edwa na wo hwe said the players no sisiesie won ho ade kopiem ewo Abidjan na FAE eno na manfo se nyedie na ho transfer mo terminate bi contract Abrantia ni de Kojo Obin Junior and they has a folk management here say komo loan to Legon cities also onko e de anti na Kojo Obin Junior say onko na ensembe ena Kojo Obin Junior e de ato has management anim eno so e wo ha ebehwe eye saa ensem no ye de kan de atodwa se Gideon Asante Suraj Sedu Eric Eso Michel Sapon ena afi Alawa Eric Ofurenchi omunyina no coach and de Abdul Bashiru Osman e de akoto management anim se ohwe won modern bona emmo House of Folk team no eno so ye bewuram Asante Kodoko ene eye Prince Owusu Kwabena afe Avenyo ena Rakra Great Olympics aso ya Michael Osei ena afe Ebenezer Sechere former defender e de Deportivo ehun sensem say ena akosi Olympics omay ready so mbe release Michael Osei ena Ebenezer Sechere e de Amakumasi Asante Kodoko na ne nyina no je se okan ehun free sabre kopim se no nsia bebo on promise 102.7 de highway sports e bansan na watimi atensem no mu se de si etie Professor Chumesi ono ena oyo panyino da National Sports Authority ano oso obo o ka kire Ghana fo nyina wode fa eye promise 102.7 so yemfama Ghana fo nyina so nte se Accra Sports Stadium no say aye ready aye betimi abo football games e wo ho we eni nsembebre ena abedwafo e betena se a yebedi di ho komo kopem se yebenya bre na yebie line no so ede atum ede ama ye netiefo no so abem no do omadwen kire aba medical ka kire o se dwumadia na yedi e wo ye oyepa 100.7 efi no miensa mpa mu kopem no 9 pa mu ani atu ni din highway sports se yeyi ede free eye oyepa FM ede aba promise 102.7 ka kire foforo kra waba aha na se yede highway sports no ede aba aya trebranim efri no nan ekopim no nsia se de be ya ye ne yadofo ye nyina no ye betimi a kire ya adwene e wo ye dwumade nso ne aboa na bibia akoso kama nje se program no obetimi asa hwene live on Facebook Oyepa radio and afi sorry Promise Radio 102.7 and afi Oyepa Sports on Facebook obetimi enche bia no ebeba TV so eno Promise TV na baby awo ewo Ghana nyina no so TV ana ese da so na wanya akonya na otimi ahwe sports lawyer edi ewrama no ne be simadu aidi anim na so abobo so pa na fe yeba na yaba be bibi ensem no fa messages bra yebe kan nyina ewo dwumadi no so edi ama sports lawyer yenko
Promise Radio 102.7 ye konko phone crosso na ene yebahwe facts about AFCON no na ene ye champions by region. Now it's a regional federation of North Africa, West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, and afi Kosafa, Southern Africa, Dodua, Omunina etimi aje, na oko North Africa wa, amajina mako edubako 11 times, and ometimi aje Egypt aje so Algeria aje mieno Morocco aje bako na fe Tunisia, and so aje bako oba wafuha West Africa. Ghana, Yadi and Nigeria, Ademiensa, Ivory Coast, Ademieno, and a Senegal, Adebako, Enti, West Africa, so Yadi Makumako Edu, Oko, Central Africa, Cameroon Fonum, Adi Enum, Dia Congo, Ademieno, Congo, Adebako, Enti Central Africa, and so Adi Enwache, and Afe East Africa, Ethiopia Fonum, Adebako, Sudan, Adebako, Enti Oko East Africa AFCON woman so adimieno and a Southern Africa woman so etime adimieno Southern Africa no South Africa and Zambia and a omo etime adje ebia na beko AFCON na Oko cities a yebetime abo matches no wa say na esietie Buake wombebo tournament ni bi ho yamo so kro matches ni bi ebeko so ho Abidjan and a San Pedro and a Kohogo, also matches a Kohogo, say you be Kasa, and see a ho, and no, na Buakeno, Stadium Bacon, and a ho, a start de la pa, a 40,000 spectators, and a efa, na Abidjan, so, Ibena Stadium, you know, ho, a Alassani Ouattara Stadium, 60,000 spectators, and a efa, and a Phyllis for Bueno, and also Abidjan. 33,000 and a FR. San Pedro, so Laurent Poku Stadium, 20,000 spectators, and a Yamoussoukro Charles Conan Bunny Stadium, and also FR 20,000. And see facts about AFCON, and a awie yɛde ho nsɛm ato anim now yɛnkɔ Manchester United aso yɛ ɛnkyɛ bia ɛna yɛde to anim sɛ Andre Onana goalkeeper Emma Manchester United no agreement atodwa between Cameroon Football Federation and after Manchester United se Onana ebetena Manchester Nyankopon boa obebo against Tottenham Spurs na few hours na gamer omo ebebo ewo AFCON against Zambia ebaso on Tuesday Diate HM se Onana eko kampa first game na day less than 24 hours na wabu game ama Manchester United yama uma ensan da goal post mo Nigeria star Francis Ozohu ena eti etudwa se Nigeria etime eti AFCON no ema no eyeye dobeka eti ache Nigeria players na ene se petty mistakes yana amoye ewo park na so nyina ewo se amutime esesa no na afi amobom as a unit eba na sa niema nyina ebekoye ede ama womo Bafana captain Rowan Williams ena ede etudwa se emre wei ena South Africa mino womu Asia omo players no na omo no mo di nkomo a omo show mo enkran enye debia bambuo ene adiade omo hia South Africa mine support enti ono de all Kenya na se eya omo enfili the supporter omo no ede emom embra womu ejina akono eno eyensema captain no ede etudwa Riyad Mahrez ede atudwa ose okay June 2019 ewo Egypt ekwan amofa so start AFCON no against Harambee Stars na edne nemom no omutime edin konim onim se Algeria edge 2019 AFCON no en route to the final omo rene omo matches nyina osi ebi besan sibiem ewo Ivory Coast Nyankopon bo a AFCON no ehase on Saturday Guinea-Bissau coach Basiro Kande onim se group woman no ano odin bruta Nigeria oho Cote d'Ivoire oho and Equatorial Guinea na Basiro Kande e dey atudwa se a bit difficult na mom senior bia group no o me qualify at the film enough of AFCON stories no na boss player ye ko England na ene awie live on Promise 102.7 FM na nyame na aka Jadon Sancho na me fan tudwa awie se de Manchester United I'm on a green light, no. Say, obetime ako Borussia Dortmund na wakwe ni medicals na fi watoso akobo loan. Ete ama wama according to insider ete etu enim se nanka oshe coach nunkwade opesa Jadon Sancho enka amutono permanent nemom Sir Jim Ratcliffe any Ineos group no se da bi ya hu se bi papa bi ewo no mo enti enye permanent deal bia loan option to buy and soon ho into Okobo loan at the Dortmund team no Guy Neville and Roy Keane among your former Manchester United players na among someone homo Kenya and say Manchester United recruitment department no wama omo top players Emma Manchester United no I was say omo strengthening ye I was say department no ye hwe omo dwuma no a omo eye ne ye it sounds a players bi na say about Manchester United omo dwen wo a wama entiase boss player Louis Saha was former United striker and was say Anthony Jagudie no ase nansa go na wudie ho kate in nam fape eno ano no na se wanyere ho a this is Manchester United maybe eba amiaka cha se okra no e was okọ yeti 82 million pounds abeto wo a wo asudie e was ye ho adwuma eno aye ensema odawani ekọ Louis Saha so ya wote eto boy nanim Manchester United diete HM se amopesa omokọ Sporting Lisbon na amofa Martin Hoyman na amade Facundo Pelestri na echo na fe amakofa Sporting Lisbon midfielder Martin Hoyman eno aye ensema efiri wo etodwa ene awie live on Promise 102.7 na Promise nyame na aka dia yati ene awie HM se Jude Bellingham oye dobetime aye bia se Erling Haaland ene no bra aye Real Madrid na emuode etibra na fe ye no nyina enkamom na yemwa amatim no enkomfa nko na nim Zao Pahinha ono oko na suya ya eka to ene bro nanka in the summer transfer window oye player ama Bayern Munich amfa ose sesei ono oye player Emma Fulham ye season no na ye do next summer and obedi sade babia oko eno eye Joao Pahenha ne sama oti eltuja ene awie Sir Jim Ratcliffe reporter yensa eka HMS wa decide Sir one Mason Greenwood abetina 101 na amadi nkomo according to the name HMS Mason Greenwood there Sir Jim Ratcliffe on the Ineos group no one bepe se obesen aba abaya juma ama Manchester United Don Carlo Ancelotti on himself David Alaba apra wanya anterior cruciate ligament injury he say a Olirian Traminimo and a airport as a center back or the ato Fiorentino Perez and him se obehia a young and talented center back Nyankopon Boa general transfer window Yanko Federico Valverde na suye or a player Emma Real Madrid na ninsam ne se nyamian mu nukranye senei ano Fedi Valverde Madrid the 4 born abaso na ye born din Fedi Valverde yenya uteni uye boya a player ba kon enaboam amana duba bia wadru no e Cristiano Ronaldo ono Fedi Valverde ba no ya kodao na oni Ronaldo din koma koyon faso tunofo ene adade enaboam amano aye Fedi Valverde Joshua Kimmich boss player or a player Emma Bayern Munich na en central form any Joshua Kimmich 18 komo enom busa no say obekọ akoya adwuma ete amatim be Nyankopon bo anesama January crowd kohin and o sim prempre de osi akan Emma Bayern Munich na anopai ye catch we say oko Joshua Kimmich aso ya Barcelona form etinachi PSG etinachi awai may confirm amon say Barca due to financial difficulties hamuntibe Antono Clement Lenglet Diate HMS onko AC Milan na no beto dwa se Milan epeno nanso obetina Aston Villa na wabo ede ama wamom Napoli asuye and a boss player do ene awai Lucas Martinez Quanta or a player Emma Fiorentina Diate HMS onkobonom aduanim ye pa amotwanim se womansa ebetimi akano enti enawei live on Promise Radio 102.7 boss player edin ko phone cross nsem no esiha
okay sports lawyer baba isa yebeda se yebesa hyebium baba isa ena die wura eye Afcon ena afi eye stories ahodo a twegu ewo wiase afana nyina se obed atena se ayebidi enkomo enche Alhassan Said Zakito obetene kasa so ena bafo wa obete eye bafo wa so enka ewo eye afidi eso makacho se sei ensesaye foforo aba ene se eye ye dwumadie an ye di ewo ye pa 100.7 ayatu ni di wo highway sports say aba eye Promise 102.7 Promise 102.7 edino de ansesa a highway sports na e hyase no nan ekopim no nsia na ya sore so nti we ene eye nhyehyɛ foforo abanti ma wonua so nte se eye changes asese aba eno no highway sports ene aba Promise 102.7 Promise 102.7 ubetimi do messages afa Facebook search for eye Promise Radio ewo eye Facebook anase oye passports on Facebook ho nyina no odo messages fa ebenya bre na yakan ewo dwumadi no so ede amamu se wo beda kwa ba Alhassan Said Zakito
Jibo
na bibia boko de
yeah fine
enyo ma wi bibia e kama
oh be fine
okay then nyoma akoso kama
yeah it is so
why enjoy wi yi
oh nebe brace aba be na den se me no be din komo bi jo ntimi na ka hu bi komo no kosu ya be ma bia fine ti
Judy
ti no bia be fine
hey Eddie
Zarete
Eddie
be fa Judy be fa
okay Obed no me koso kama bibia e fine na achiri din no This is a very slogan.
Yeah.
Of course. You both dia obed no mo de chidi dia so. And so go find away.
Campus life na back then. Say chidi ni there.
Campus na mu de Prempeh College and say ehefa.
Legon.
Legon. BBC as a chidi and I say now prapra man for chi.
The videos bebre we chiri basa. Send here. Was a movement you are the
utisi a man for
movement ni twemu because chawa na go to edin. Okay chiri din. Okay.
Problem be any
ho.
Too fan will Legon.
Yeah, near the aba. Ti kukuru match. Ya kukuru chidi no match.
This is one no be for chidi over man so.
Me mama so. Mba me area mo chidi. Okay. So na metia si de bi bia be di. Okay. Yeah, we na sorry an opa na de mpa bo no tu ni mo. Na wa ye de aka na ma no aboa ma o decisions a be take so ede. Akoye no amenhira bebira aba wa kwa so. Okay. Ti kukuru mo. Zakito so no din komo za meso me no komo bi since last week.
You man meja ashemu. Meja ashemu.
Meso me no komo bi since last week ndi me sure ni.
Me po adwuma na mamo. Na makope ba bi atena. Me she da po adwuma na me de mamo se monye na me kope ba bi. Adai. The office okra me ba maninka.
Bibia be fa.
Me ba office okra maninka.
Nyina aka. Nyina aka.
Abotre.
Tebeye. Udi eni ko ade na enu me hwe na ha do pa na ha do be 9 10 na opanyini da so
panyidi na fo mu na do mo bro
na enye history pa nka man panyini die no ka benya na obusuani bi na edi na wo tachi na o because at Danadu's age no enjoyment ahia na opanyini betime enjoy. But no fast food be ne nana mu bi o mo around o mo 30s no o mo no mo tisi o mo tiesi bo panyin man say ikru e ba panyin na anajo be 9 na so panyin ba no be ma speech no be ja blasters players kwan atore chembi si be bi a say the flight go quick enye easy nti panyin die ede but enye better
they na benefits mu no
say
Sunday yeah hawa no afa ne sa
yes do ye hwehwem ade no mo pa ne sa kwa first na mente sa be na se but minyine matias ye pa say do ye hwehwem ade no ne nsa pa so be pepa no kwa de ya na ede nti ye kurukuram mu
a chiredi okay a chiredi danger man Nine West team
danger start you na bi je bia nka danger ba na ko nem kakra
David necessary
danger ma kwaba na ongasa danger man
danger man so we musia na so akotwi bibia ba o Jididi pa
danger man akwaba
kwa me joso
bibia boko de baby afri ba so boko
mi around me ko bibia
kokun ye
se me ba e wa anya yi ti no yi na
ja mo ntimi ahu
ja ye ne akoye wo china se yi ba dia se china wo ba dia se no se ana wo chance wo man na se yo but musudu ha efu
ade no anani ha
eno na mo ha fe na ene na mehu ni
o ba de nya ne kakra krai
yembrefia na yemkwa
se de sia ye de kiemrefie yemrefie na yemhwensem na wo fi blasters akodu kuduwa
omuti play mu na omosesa o mata ade no
dabi omo ansesa no omo sho omo
kaftan no omo friend man go so so omosesa no
de no omosesa no
so omo ko no mu front ma
omo de bi na ka ho
enti omo sesa said o mata ade
omo share no omo de ko ye ne de eno anu ko no omo de bi
eno omo de bi egu so to omo sesa o mata ade shemu
Judy
ba fo wu a
na we mu nyina no cap na ye de ye pe cap na ye pe na no mu ko di 210 o mu ko di second on ba ya fa deep ama wo on ba meje ye no mu nko o mu ni cap no no meje ye no mu nko o mu meje cap no mra no meje ye no mu nko cap no na ehia ye hia cap no sin na de o timi nya na jai o timi nya za kito jai o ye slow mo ye hia cap no dodo Ghana hia cap no hwe ye asema wo sesei aba football mo ade Ghana pa hia pa ya afcon ye hia pa
trophy ni timo mo sha tare
oh na tade o mo to mu ni tade she o mu ni tade she o mo to mu ni tade she ah dia hu siesie
country si ko nyina wo hwese mo siesie mo a Ghana nko ade ye bi ase nya no ni hia
enso ye nya ye fe enso ye ni enya ye fe because enya first time ni me say Kwame almost do second ye mo jeep Cherokee na say jeep ani de ma no de ko ye enti say o mo akasa bibi ka che o mo say so mo jeff ko na de Ghana be ya mo no nya sam ketwa ye be ya bibi kase de ya ma o mo ti say o mo papa ye say o mo nyi cap no ma na fe de ya bre minister ko kasam che menti I say Afcon budget no work in progress David no but minister no he's insulting Ghanaians. What is the meaning of work in progress no asene saying ya yanko school mun cheche menti be work in progress asene saying no work in progress educate my illiterate mind. What is the meaning of work in progress Ghana hanomo last year 23 and a minister for yata okoje parliament ka che sika 24 yebedi okobo hu nyina che now that's ask to we do kokodi vo we win budget how dey ko ye ko can say work in progress I said the same work in progress na ase mun ka mun je kire we work in progress mun jafi o
oso mo bomba
konta o ko legon work in progress na ase the same
isi ofugusu ye ho adwuma
ti won ni ska bo ko di no legon
say no ti tournament in stages you be group stage
yes
you be quarter final semi final and a final since you be catch us say budget e dey ko tournament ni nyina e be $9 million till final ni a new final
yamao 1,000 cities se fa konkan na dun kokko na wo say nye 500 cities na de bre
se train ni yakobo tournament ni ni
me pacho yamao 1,000 cities fa konkan wo dun kokko no wa say nye 500 cities na de bre
o se train yakobo tournament ni wia stage bi e be dru bia no sika a mo use mba be bu ho akonta de amaga
jibo tournament na wo mo kobo na minister say budget na ye de ko tournament no work in progress no tournament ni nyina asa wo yiro ho na wo gi a wo benya $9 million o ana me boa ana enya $9 million wo benya $9 million ti $9 million no say ye wie na o maje no spend $50 million a na abo yen sema ma wo ma na sesen say ye no maje a no what spend $50 million a na abo yen sema ma wo na nesen enti anwa Dr. Nyaho Tamakru was say incentives is good but nationalism is or the bibi sheho me am for me wedding sheho nationalism is better minister no one nationalist kaka
or say Dr. Nyaho Tamakru enra on the maiden edition of Highway Sports
on promise
102.7 incentives is good.
It's good.
But nationalism is the key to success in sports.
That's it. See about incentive be am so ya incentive baba. Ya ba incentive baba. Ye incentive ba so say ye. Tom so mo man mo so nya nationalist kakra.
Do de na ye.
Ya ba say ya patriotism loyalty ni odo. Our love for Mr. Ajman ye dey ye no.
Any incentives.
Yeah, incentive baba. Yeah, incentive baba. You know,
no, but it's true.
Say my so we love our father.
Yes, it's true.
Everybody we love our father, and everybody he knows we love him. Ti be ye himself. But ye won so be ye ne so so ye. To won so nye ne so Ghana for so nye de se so ye. Ti. Asa we ni kanya din. Ana me boa. Me ka baba yi sa aye muso o gina ho ya wo mu de opeso kire. Asa me nkeso. No kre.
Ba for me das mesa baby.
Kobra na
Black Stars finally akodru Cote d'Ivoire na omoko no born again for pictures ni bi to Facebook na amanfo hu said the Black Stars is the form who de kopiem ewo Abidjan na sports minister Edin Sematudwa or say Black Stars budget no work in progress na omu free tournament ne ba stage bi on bedru bia no obeba bebu akonta de akire Ghana for Obed
Jibo Medase. Well, let's start with the branding of the Black Stars team. And now,
we are Lamte.
Yeah, Richmond Lamte.
Na Lamte sent to him through. What they are teaching you come say.
Nana Lamte.
Sent to me on him through.
Yeah, well, but but they tell me.
So mo kono mo po bia oni ntuma fra kan ho.
Oya sim bebre pictures number aba won say Lamte papa.
Na wo te Ghana hair front to say. Obi o te yi, obi aye wo no yi, ye boy. I will free Germany by. On Zoom front to say.
But near my friend,
you are my dear, so yes.
No, as a boy.
Near my friend.
What you say? What you say? Correct as a boy.
Yeah, man, only fear to us for him. If you not to quit 3 minutes. Oh, said we say friend. Or they catch some massacre.
Oh, bonnet. Hey, Wani. As I went into my friend, but I have the assembly. No, there's so fry. Wait until tomorrow, watch it. We don't fry. We don't fry. That we don't fry with the good baby. Okay, where's you? Pencil so far to find.
But it looks like Omukuta Adieno. Omukuta Bibi, no, Ebi Akuta bag, Okuta book, no, Modiana
Amate.
Well, Jibo, assembly in any tiawa. One, branding the one here because the president of the state handed over the flag of Ghana. Edema Didayu. And that is something to tell you.
My man for we my Bafo. Bafo. O make you come and say Black Star players no mo Jacob no come for yere mu.
Aye.
Okay. Agrada. O dem say we yere ma problem na pese uja no. Na wonim kwa be so uja.
Onu kwa so the only person.
Sylvester Bodi asare o message we dey me kopenam dey ma Bafo in chambers. Bafo,
what you say?
What they are Simbiaba, but me am a copina media.
So, need matem dear.
We knew what them,
but I come as him.
I come as
him.
Okay, over to us.
Now, and now the president, the flag of Ghana, Edema, the players, they dare you, the captain and the coach. And anytime we are Oko represented the state, no man penny the flag, Nemawa. There's a coach, no man, and name Nejinamuye. And this is a major tournament, so the cameras will be all over, waiting to see how the Black Stars will appear. And on my appearance, no one word, you bet me I generalize no, Eddie Ababe Fragana Funina. So yes, it's, as a matter of fact, it is necessary say they will appear and appear colorful, and the branding will be on point and will be on spot. And from that angle, the Jimo Kwayomo so Eddie P on Efe na homka. Na die mu bi be ka cho mo ne se sene mo de call ahofe no mo sa fa ahofe no emfamra. It's that simple. We don't want to entertain any form of disgrace or symbolic performance. Emerite kwan a yenya abotre siesie mo e de omakwa akoduru aye Cote d'Ivoire no. Sa ho siesie fefe na sene ade na efe no. They should complement that with beautiful performance and decent results. Send your mo kwa ometimi akwa awia chese cameras di omechi kamano wo mo nkobo ni ye send your mo ba baka ometimi aba awia sa najo wo mo ko bo ne toro kan no ma ba najo Ghana fu nyina da no mo de kode no ma ba betwam no ma ba kope ba bia hye no enu aye di na mo mo e na mo kwa awia wo mo nkobo ni ye so no mo ba ebe ombebe awia amya san ye di na mo mo. But from where I sit, I'll be honest with you. My belief in the Black Stars every day, Jibo, from, especially when I look at the modern day of running the game, and how now the game is being decided by managers. Recently, we watched Hard to Folk against Asante Koroko, and after game ended, everybody on the field, say the changes are Coach Ogumiyeye. And sometimes when you talk about changes, it's not about changes in personnel. Sometimes the positions of the players and the role of the players, and the strategy how do you game when you realize that the opponent derive a better strategy, what they kill with game plan now, which Mr. Saneman couldn't be about. We are in an era of tactics and in an era where coaches are winning games from the bench and with their brilliance, tactical brilliance. And so what the sad to Ghana modern one about him show because our technical team for over 10 months into today said they are up to the task. And I don't want to use harsh words.
Chris Timber on your 10 months.
Yes.
As Blasters coach.
Ghana Football Association website. Now, such a day on one announced Chris Hilton a 10 months.
After meeting, the contract ends immediately after the tournament.
Yeah.
Wow, a broken temo.
21 years.
And when you watch him, I don't want to use the word our expectations near meeting there. I don't say I know Sabit may used to so you've been scammed. But for now, no, in West enough to the extent that I can say we've been scammed. But the expectations of Ghanaians, the belief of Ghanaians are not more Christian team when teaming Mufa. One, there is no proper formation. The foundation of our system, no coaching into me install here. So coach Biaba was me born, saying I'm person me bono. Men she say, we can see progress in that particular foundation. Formation foundation our setting. You don't see that when Chris Hilton is at the bench of the Blasters. And currently, as we are speaking, born air tactics. Opinion is the second half, it's Mikoye. But he's extremely predictable. And when you are going to tournament, not proud to the tournament, over and over and over again, after staying with a team close to a year, you improvement, you progress. Now you are so predictable. I'll call tournament. Would you agree to be partial? So our rival is colorful. But Jibo, from where I sit, I don't think our return will be that colorful like our rival. Now let's go to
Ghana phone crying. Your team then bad sao. Sometimes
and then a good one. No, let's break that down. Can be a budget, but let's break it down. We don't have a stable goalkeeper.
You show the pedigree of the coach compared to other African countries. Coaches
are we looking at name or we are looking at performance? If you cannot defeat Namibia, if you cannot defeat Comoros,
friendly game,
fine. Can't defeat Comoros in a World Cup qualifier, a tournament here, Canada, US, Mexico, a game changing a tournament for Ghanaians. Now only Comoros Kobono show. So on the Central African Republic, born out Chefaubo. Opinion? Any serious? Ghana Kobo against US and a Mexico, then it's nearby. There's no convincing performance from this particular Blasters under Cruz and Chris Hilton. So let's look at the key things that my team winning. Jibo, we talk about the spine of a team. Now, when you dissect the Blasters, now here the spine of the Blasters and so we are just coming up with slogans. Send your diet, Italian or Ghana. Slogan to say it is possible. But when you want to perform a tournament and your slogan, a slogan there, and Ghana tournament be a slogan and England, it is coming home. No, come the crew when him slogan yet in England. It is coming home. I'm to be out to the stand say, but guess what? They are not able to win it because football is not about slogan. So when you talk about the pedigree of the Blasters culture, you better to, but the pedigree in there do go pramana so. Pedigree baby, I bet you to say, oh pedigree, oh class, oh experience, oh character no. Eh bra ye do akwa jina bench. Now ama won san waduma na there do a park no so. Coach nin san waduma there do a park no so, and he has been exposed.
Obed, ya caught tournaments. Na Ghana for be na ni GD or Blasters. 2010. Make I say 2010. Near started see at 2 million din. Or yeah, project one coach. Sule, that time you keep players Sule, like against them. Omunina na Blasters the you mo film. Make I say Ghana for team where the enquire boyemo fefe players kura makobo under 20. I don't know money I don't go tournament ke say big boys I know him say Olele Asamoah and Asian and I say Asian prior and I could just Samoa. But we had the influence
and
of
the back. Actually, on any bad sound.
Oh, your boy, Vosa, and say Ericado.
So there was a spine.
Vosa and Ericado. But so share tournament I need John Mensah, who was that time our most influential player. ACM by there, but just one game. See a boy in Cote d'Ivoire and ACM prior. He was out of the tournament. Sule Muntari, the midfield combination of Sule, Apia, Michael Essien, out. You are more free. You call tournament, you lose your first match in Cote d'Ivoire. You who you are Ghana, you are final, and Egypt say 1-0.
If you want it,
you call Equatorial Guinea. Few Ghanaians and they will hope Blasters team. Ghana team, yes, 2015. Oh, hey, I call 2012 Equatorial Guinea 2015. Near Ojidi or 2012, the name 2015. But eventually 2015 for the year, I did 2012 for the Inti tournament in so ne kasa eka. Yeah, Magana for your GD kakra.
The answer could tell me as one thing you didn't want to answer. Jibo, in that Milo team, there was discipline. In that Milo team, there was unity. In that Milo team, there was control. And it was a manager, now a master the tactics. Chris Hilton by him. If you are to say he's a defensive-minded coach, one master no ana, one master. The identity and philosophy of Chris Hilton, on timin danedi, and only baby a bon no. Melody Eco tournament, no address or say one go. Nasadi any idea or ya idea. Proud to the tournament. No amount indicators to let you believe in a system. On the part of Chris Hilton, on my indicators, me a G the system now was shenedi. Into as a car, would you fit them out when you now the sequence. Now see you a be or it me ye into Weber ye. If Chris Hilton had mastered his system, ebia Chris Hilton a one go project. What say one go project and one master during difficult moments, in dire moments, what me the say through the conversation would have been different. But we are playing without dominating, we are playing without control, we are playing without a stable goalkeeping department. The goalkeeping department, you need a stable goalkeeper. So Lily in 2010, he was stable. Oka Samuel Jan, he was stable. These were two players you can count on them, and don't forget the intelligence of a player like Koja Samuel in the middle. At least spine, no, ubenya be miensa nine bia, or more experience, no, it is being complemented by the young guys. Now you pick this Blasters team, and you don't have a goalkeeper with that caliber like a Olilino. You don't have a number 9 in the shape of a Samuel Jan. I'll bet him when you say you give him 3 chances and he's going to score. Apart from giving him chances, a striker will build an excellent bond with the midfielders in terms of supplying and chance creation. Almost connected that fast because in 2010 there was Koja Samoa. No or understanding the role ni into when judge na boss on check. The last time I kid to a dine that no ye pencil born and Obama in Akino. Koja Samoa boss abona masa mojan. But when ye into one chance, both are mercy. So this structural deficiency in the Blasters team, no, and then my moving see a tournament and a we are all Ghanaians and we'll be extremely happy if at the end of the day Ghana tournament. No. But we are also analysts and we analyze issues without emotions. We analyze issues based on the evidence in front of us. Near the evidence, Ghana is nowhere close to favorites. Yet the recent performance, even in the tournament and qualifiers, Ghana is nowhere close to favorites. That is the honest reality I be painting at the Amerity for. Now, my main chire a yikakra. We dear Mr. Uwe when you be pa. So now only Mr. Uwe can budget us. And I will say,
yeah, I have a month for 2 for say you are 2024 in Tombes or Sessa. Nah, I said, interesting. Almost all health in here. You matter. So health in here. Jibo. Oyonku K. So Kai K. Dr. K. Kotoko. Kill your doctor, keep kus, you.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I was so her.
Major. Hey, my uncle pa.
Some country say,
correct.
Men set controversies into 2 months for him.
Oh, now they may be by my academy.
Also, I feel a few as
and I'm say, Docky, you're the blaster for us. You're person almost says your one. Oh, so what did they? No, hey, Jordan, and 25 papa.
It looks colorful.
If I talk papa, if no one show more dark, no crack, and hold their judge. I want some no, color into no. Be before more for so, ain't it? Me the new see edit picture. Me the new but the omu yen nyina echi no. Ade Ghana for kondo na nkomade ya che. Na omu de ba ye ni beji. Na be de down from any some beji cap na but something we dey obi kan on kasem bone.
Okay. Now, Jibo, when you talk about a budget, the definition of a budget is an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. And I like the word, an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. Now, when you define estimate, because BBC so we look at keywords, estimate are different rough calculations. And it's a way accountant. Me a say for budget there. Yen ka say predicted future no. Na ko kwan send ye be this kind of pepe na be chire you. We basic accounting 101. Yen ka say wura dachim. So when the finance minister here budget for 2024 which will be presented in 2023 because they be on presenting before see be wura mu na. Oni asore asofo bia nkohia and oni obofo bia nkohia ma ne ntro de besi afini mu nyina ma no and won say afi Ghana ebesi no atrotro ne pepepe in such a way that is so accurate and vivid. A rough calculations and if an estimate for a period of time. So you think ahead and you imagine how you manage affairs for that period. Enti anopa wo ba fie na wo ye obudgeta o fa ni so obedidi enti medidi kura dia ne be ni medidi how many times na medidi within the day enti e bia me target 20 cedis for a meal enti medidi 3 times e 60 cedis me ka me fa no me fa ka akosi hen ka na me fa ne sen anopa me ba me nya straight car enumere me pon a based on the atoto me pen enumere di se me nya straight car I am loading no short until my calculate and so na me the account. Manum so na me the account. Na me the bia ton chain just in case he say bibi fufuro bi ebe bomu a na make sure say me ho nkokere me ene ye de budget. Nti wo kɔ na wo koduru fie na wo nya left a wo kwa no asa dis kana koto because wo nya left de ane sika na ka de be fa car no ate afrim na de akoto. Sa wo ba na wo tiri ye na obi so afa wo lunch a wo kwa na de akoto. Budget. So we don't need the people at the Ministry of Youth and Sports to come and tell us ahead of a major tournament like this. Accountant in Penifu go and mean tracing and any rough estimate or calculation based on the number of tournaments yako. This is not the first time I got the Eco Afcon. Even if this is the first time I got the Eco Afcon, we can ask. It is central for a Coco Divu being called Dampono. Ye fa phone ye course. Ni ebisa hotel boy saying. Ufri Kumasi ananka Coco Divu saying. Ghana ye matches ye bebo venue ben. Inti se nipa ni koda ha. Ye po obi o ho no akyere say. And ye say oh fa can free ha kwa ha. Saying we do all those calculations we list it plus the food plus security plus allowances near this kind of nipa ni so onko. Okona anko so ani ye fa supplement budget. Me asan this can be there amano based on the akwakotoro okona say okodi na bi ka oba odi ade abre. So it's an insult from every angle that a country full of elites ya fam with the makwakogu ministry ye tuamoka no mo ka che Ghana for say ahead of a tournament muntimi draw budget tournament ye ko bi 3 years in by ahead of the
almost muntimi draw budget
now what me drunk a work in progress
almost can muntimi kan che Ghana
almost say a work in progress and no crowd yes all the core is a major insult
ebeden na ban na mo musika zo mfanko so mo anya budget a to mo ko mo ye den
opanyin say a work in progress also budget in a work in progress so mo ka so mo kan kire Ghana for crowd and mo sa asem no because they are not there on their own. They are representing the nation and the people in this country. And so when you say you'll be transparent to the people, so that the people know, based on how transparent you are, why is it ahead of the World Cup on your budget? The better Ghana for him. Now ahead of the AFCON, the moment in your budget in farmer to you.
World Cup number catch it.
On your budget.
Yeah, we number catch it.
No, a budget was presented on one kasa graphics based on Seiko group stage, Sika FIFA Nibema and expected
how much they spend
against it. Budget is an estimate.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Budget. The World Cup say
no. Omo present it.
I want to come out.
It was a public presentation. I'm surprised. If you search, you will say, "Yeah."
Okay, in Parliament.
Omo present it.
After tournament.
No. Before. It almost qualifying Sika Yenya, and even in the budget now, the core World Cup no. Almost started budgeting from the qualification stage. The almost qualification stage, say you spend this amount. So you just give us the expenditure. You give us the possible income. Now I am transparent to the people. Now Nipana come about the deal energy, about the competition. Now take us to the next level. You don't come in with this kind of arrogant posture. And the country Ghana for say a work in progress. It's an insult. And it's not something that should be entertained
Albert
on
Wellington
any grounds.
is Sean from Salt Pond in the Central Region. Albert here that say. Kwakuphobia was watching live inside Kote. Okay, Kwaku here that say. We so why sellers or say SCB or say does the country have any potent striker anywhere? They own your day air corner. And as Squatting or Sijibo, I think Christ should have been the spokesperson instead of Chris should have been the spokesperson instead of being the head coach. He has forgotten coaching. Krada. NSD free New Jersey in the day Abba. We so wine Cholo Yenhui. Adair Collins was I'm watching the show live inside Afako Patas. Greetings to Amansia Central District Director of Education. Okay, that's say. Felix Akuma say Black Stars and Accra of Fuga the same. They are not playing anything. Kwame Miki was watching you live from Insuta. Keep up the good work. Okay, that's say. We so wine. Malam Iniesta was watching the show live from Efijase Asokori Zongo inside Malam Iniesta Enterprise. Nana Kwame Sechi into. Tell Dr. Nyahota Makulo that he should go and sleep. Wasn't he receiving huge salaries as FA president? What happened to the nationalism then? Do we always realize nationalism when we are not in power? Like Togwe criticizing the government whilst he can't even manage House of Folk. Talk is cheaper. Isaiah Man also watching you live from Isaiah Man Ventures. Chronom opposite the market. Okay, Isaiah Man here that say. But for message them nyaka me san Sylvester Saribodi dey no. O si dey incentives bi na wo hia. Dey Mr. Ajman ya wi.
Oh fine, oh kubeso. What's your friend Sylvester?
Kojo ben o si obojibo. Incentives there. When him nyame fe. Okay. Freddy Kopompo that was say danger man or chiao. Ade Kofi Frank or say they cannot be deceiving us every day. Abba. No blasters there. Sylvester Bodia Sario say danger man. This is Promise FM. So promise us that you will exercise patience on every issue. Over promise woman.
Now say me exercise patience. And to me, I don't need to promise because I've always been exercising patience.
Zach, maminti also na yenye ye clubs yimu. Kotoko ene has. Kotoko sign no na has so the be good transfer.
So
na omo yi be free team nim.
So me ntafo.
Ana omo yentafo obi sign obi so man de ko ni nyina epe.
Kotoko omo yentafo we omo no the interchange. When is omo share ko plan ya. We no we. The next 1 month Mose better na as in mum sign na kotoko so pambi
na antene
na ensida de bi atene kotokone has afi bi atene wo ho abon ho problem na esi has no am say omo shada problem si has a kotokofo no na e omo ya say yi has for now in the taking the fans into omo so best for so create scene bi no omo so be lead trainer no
be the player to transfer wey problem esi a obi koje fans am obi ayo obi a player to transfer be say the to abrochire the player to transfer Ghana to transfer Jadon Sancho Manchester for say Dortmund for me fan nko omo mpe no omo tu eska de na so so dia yi this ana akoye no
only the problem
what is the issue about it?
Why it becomes a problem? Has in the last 4 years check the players they've signed and the players and when a trend becomes consistent say adebako so consistent you know what you don't learn on your job the beer in the last 3 years Jibo, how many foreign players have asked Edabo Kumasi or Mansa Pama Mefru Kumasi?
Another was a for no cancer.
And I do be at him.
But Anezakito, no.
FDM
Kotokone has on. Especially Kotoko before another word in Zono Kotoko Kuno. So for one no cancer.
And they almost Musubai. Almost Musubai, send a bear and your ho. So almost Musubai and your ho. But Jibo, Blasters and sports minister, you see, now and come on, Buffalo when you pray Ebusa by a time says Buffalo. Relaxed. Sylvester Master no Makacha Buffalo. Relax. We are in 2024 now. Budget. Yeah, because it has become a recent culture about Ghana. The last 3 or 4 AFCONs, you could be among Kabas and Internet. Internet, Mr. Family in Guam. Is that from fencing? The Mr. No, which has events as Gashama. Should I start here? You come and see your Quaban son or Mabaka Sky Cospen naturally. Promise then they go to Parliament. Now, Mabaka Skassin, you could say, no Mabaka, not Mabaka baby. So it has become some normal be about anytime you go AFCON be a country. But Senna so defining budget as a material, you know. What now could this give you? Then you come and tell us that this is a budget. After you spend the money. It's not a budget anymore. Because can one day we budget today. Because Mungo go the way. Munim hotel samuko koda munim eduana mbedi munim ransa mbe Cote d'Ivoire nyina and you have reps over there say Ghana ambassador Cote d'Ivoire ambassador the ambassador knows the cost of food in Ivory Coast. She knows the cost of transportation in Ivory Coast. She knows the cost of the beer in Ivory Coast. The beer or the many nyada won. You estimate around a certain figure. Say yeah, we are going to spend maybe 2 million. 2 million no. Uko no spend 1.5 and not the 600 day. Adiaba. Uko no spend 2 million nya. Obi no any problem. Uko na uhia additional year. You right. Supplement one year supported the supported the account. Eti but unse de bia akoye e say yet now ye kwako diaba. You could di niaba, you could di niaba. Sa, you know, most your qua. Nay, this guy, young man, and some fata. Because can you could there's no ABR around it. Near your way, near your way, near good disc and niaba. And I think, sir, Saturday night in recent AFCONs, I call military ayano. I think, sir, as a moody kind of water. It's an insult to Ghanaians. Just tell us, say, budget any. I've combined a year qua. No, year bay was it? Some Kayano. Equa fans and year. But no, the AFCON, but I want to. You have be. Emma, what I know, NDC, pese me nya
iya bɛn ope yia no
pese me nya yia
ka bibia wo kai na me resmeti
no yakoba ya scan am kete yakoba no scan do be times 2 kura na 2015 one right meka yes eni me nya no ya ko na meka say ye fan say ye 4 point den na yako yakoba ya no let's get us to 50 million o ma ko discount o ma ba tire ko ma say na say den eti if we are not careful na ya nyama yia da bia na kwa ba no na figure no na ekoso blasters de say na ma ko do abikosi kwa mu kwa ma dress and o hwe the day you o hwe Jordan o hwe Cresitin o hwe Inaki Williams no hwe mu nyina place yi no hwe mu yes nicely dressed me hu kafo any Ivory Coast for your blasters arrive in star. The way they arrive in Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire in star, no, we want them to also arrive in Ghana in star. In recent AFCONs, blasters for no, I dream on the AFCON and I dream on the Kumas and Yape.
I dream on the
Amadico.
I dream on the co.
Some will call, I'm catching some of Jafco Naba. Any Omani,
Omo catches Omokoji.
Oh, last AFCON, President Anshabo. I have gone about some Java. Omo bi amka kwaje eti Ghana for the hope yekoji o akọ no mbo wi a hum no mo dwane omo makroma se kura bro ebi kura ba kroma omo makroma se no mo dwane
ebi money bonya momani mgu asia to the extent say kroma kroma mba biem straight so mo kobo mo club
di omo ba no so ba na jo omo be ya da no
omo ba te sa kromfo
no omo sini ke be
mo kwa mo kote sa ahemfo mo ba ball mo ntimi ambo ntimi ba sa kromfo omo sisa sa su
eti yem pesa de ne Africos yem pesa de ne besi e Cote d'Ivoire ye koyi
na se mo ana mo se ye modern mfa enye cap
omo prove e wrong
enti se enti omo
enti ne mo film a se de mo kan no ana mo akoye mo ba
e de omo nja kwe
no akwalify no be de no ja
e de omo nja ko because ye konkwa dia
mo tie mo se mo hwetim na enye tim e betimi age cap ebi kura se ya ade a ye quarter final na no mo ko no mo du quarter final no mo ba nya de ye kan na no mo akoye ba
o de omo quarter final no mo be kroma se say enka bo ni bia
they be so clubs o mo hia o
na bi de omo mfa ha no nko o da brani hu say oh mo kwaye no ye de masse
e no ba na ba ye de
ye de masse we are attacking them for what at least you who say there is so better play mu keke who say sometimes one area that me I've never challenged or doubt sky them players we go play mu trankanya is be say oh to wiem una wiem na kroma say una wiem e yare ketwa say play na wo hang wo suruwe na wo hwe from wo hwe distance na so no from e the play with jiwo enye easy e te no crop on at least maintain say we ma obi winning monos ye mo obi say me I don't have problem with that but problem let's say I was set boys no they have to go there in sama and the doctor kan no show the spirit of nationalism born here say umpa you could see say enye din any bra boys any bobo no by crop say na no last half corner ye koye no match men ko fono e she ya na
Comoros Cameroon
ana nkola nkete ani mo no bona na ebo no ase inform mo se Comoros e she man Ghana but o man bia e football nation bia so ono o man kito bi e ba na by mistake bi ya she na you could see anger and na Dr. Kabart Germany for bobola
okay
na se ba Germany for nya de a ye she mo de bia no when Germany ebo boy ye show ba you could see say boys no any bre ba ye boys you know jibo ye she ya eno ase ye she you serious this bia obia enye se o bibi asa bibia enti ye kwai ye de Sunday ebo Comoros right sorry Kevin
Sunday 8 p.m.
ye book Kevin Sunday do me ye kroma se nko ha de ye bekese nke ni gidi but tournament na ye ko me maka se Chris Ball na obo no a tournament
blasters team we on be shock him
Chris Ball no as a tournament ball
say them see wo gidi
no Chris Ball no as a tournament adeba kwa tournament ball for Blue say 3 games quarter final semi final final the years obey your strategy but map a good strategy and you have na feature 1-0 feature 1-0 wa qualify o defender quarter final 1-0 eti tournament dey ne boy for pa if only you have a good manager how bet me a shenyama eti mo e dey eta omachi Blasters in the head who have always supported the Blasters anko ya de beka omwe de yenso ajibu ye beka
Alasan Said Zakito medase yanko yanim Promise 102.7 and our suguso out jumedi ni din highway sports mesa sisubiem sesei highway sports and the bremo pa 100.7 a free juada kopim fiada no me ensampa mu kopim no 9 pa mu no say a free or pa 100.7 baby abepie catchy foforo kraba Promise Radio 102.7 and they say highway sports and abepie a shase no 9 kopim nunsia na say 2 hours and a day say dwumadi ntinei catch the unia so highway sports on fanani enche Promise Radio 102.7 Promise Broadcasting for kraba and Promise Radio nti also bodawru manfo intimi enti yanto ansem so across the folk they say ko maso ya abrantia ne din ede Kwadwo Obin Junior has senkomo lo no ede anama Legon Cities abrantia ne de atom panyifo ni se ompene se omu hia na omu terminate ni contract ne so aka 7 months na contract no ewu sika aka wo mu nyina titru ne boso mesika no omu kan nyina mo na 7 months no omu ntua emfa emma no nyame ya adoma wo kina Kwadwo Obin Junior ene ha asempanyifo ebehia odika kra afro mo ofon so aka kire mo se so omu nim na omu de ne ko Legon Cities a entokwa ebesi ni nyentoka ketwa ommo Legon Cities ne emmo Legon Cities china omu terminate ni contract no mu ntwe ne sika ma no na onko enye no nko Gideon Asante Sedu Suraj Eric Eso Michelle Sapon enafi Eric Ofori entwi alawa omu nyina asum panyifo sesei omu ehia omu ewo ha steam to modo omu ato transfer mamemfa kotokode ne nso so na afi mu betimi aka ne nyina abom na mato aso Asante koro sesei omodo mani akire Great Olympics ese de eba ne se Prince Owusu Kwabena a osina kan edema Gold Stars enafe Emmanuel Avenyo onso sina kan edema Bechem United se kotoko epusu clubs imienu a players isi akan de momo Gold Stars ene BA United se nyoma mo ayeden ene Bechem United sesei omodo mani akire Olympics amope abrantia ni de Michael Osei and afi ni defender and de Ebenezer Sechere kanelo si akan edema Deportivo na de etien say Olympics for so wa hwe ko Gold Stars de ni bi omso say omunye ready so mbe release won players emienu anase any other player just a player omumpe no na do mu hia ne pa de say club ye na adwene say transfer window omo eba be fan edne for Olympics sa player na omunyai players no emomo enko Professor Chumesi was Accra Sports Stadium are ready football game bia mo besa mo bo e Accra Sports Stadium no say pitch no are ready am obetimi abo game no e wo ho bafo mama sha se fan so
yo midase football class ST standard nti player bia club no be pese on be fan so mo ni be adwuma bia no your standard almost set here expect the few honomo is based upon that and na you be catch say obobo smesu a e betu awaka sei mo hye na mo hye ye be ma wo sei ye be you say isan say your standard I set and as expectation ye pe the few honomo say when timi emiriti requirement na then e ba ne sa no a na say abeye problematic. There are some of the players now. Yeah, it is a has. Edu to transfer and as some obi to transfer. Say any official some do matter. Inti there some don't to transfer no. Se washa. Udo pa nya bo trainer ko hwe has of folk. Omo ofurentwi de enyina nim say obae no injuries aye problem de amano and it is done almost everywhere. Say play bi wo no mo a oben se pra but ija no kwan ana ija yokwa na bi fufuro no obekọ no ne bi ana ho de na oben se bi a otimi ebo and there are numerous examples obetimi edi aka enti no and the enya wanwa say if you cannot find fitness definitely no especially wo ho no ma nisika woje no huge on the wage bill of the club. I say with me if you not just say at least one hand kakra yeah can for instance obi so for entry say the remainder of the contract no say otena ho no mo na ontimi mo house of folk will still be paying him. House of folk will still have to look for money. Now mo dey asaka kofa another player man be yes adwuma kro na can say so for entry ye de ma no. That will not be prudent. That will not be prudent. And the best way to go is say we find a way to take that wage bill no off, and I said that off your wage bill. Maybe at least say replacement in SLBA no then you get going. Especially in our part of the world, clubs don't struggle to even put resources together. Won't mean some overburden when there are players who cannot deliver or who cannot give you performance and who cannot get you results. Now in the name of what? Media say laying players off and then player want to meet requirement, laying them off and I say letting them go to bring in another one. If you say and the news and I say there's nothing wrong with it. Idea say we crowd a team official. Not say your player with team no my results not manage team. I will question if I say competence. Said that there's a player in the club, player no on to me and my results. That player need team na bo so me so na we tuaneka no team na wo de e ba ne sa no a wo waste saying club no resources. I see a question. Every single player must be able to give results. Yo obu ho no mo a they find themselves so comfortable because bo so me so no get salary a huge enough for him. Enti no on nyere ne ho. Enti even at training put in a maximum good work. Send your beya a bema obetimi a pushy omumpa or mobono. Also, go or a bench player, but putting so much to help send a beya or be a bar because of creative competition. And the young man said, "Obi number 9 or no or pebiabo." Ti the only share position that's only share role no. Debiano the competition etimi ba and so it bring the best out of those players no and as a player no. And obako training no onye no humpo emo even at the training grounds onye no hum putting in the best and ma say empo say onya starting like onka starting lineup no kra na onya opportunities so obema obibi because there are reasons why obi start game. Part of the reason if you hold no more strategic. Ebi a game aye ko boy game plan on say wo no ye do be ade we ni no enti ebi a wo de obebam etiase wo. But obi hold no more at the training grounds he doesn't give you enough confidence, enough trust so by picking am na ko bobi. That player must not be in the team. That player must not be in the team. Whoever will do that, will cause financial loss to the club. And as I say, and the laying off players, media, maybe position is very simple. If a player does not give his best, you say thank you to him and then you let go. Normally, you do it in a manner, chaotic. For instance, see a be a transfer window. Player be or supposed to requirement at this time never been say be say or baby or bekwa neither be our managers and an agent no more per club the amano. So normally you call the player and tell him say look baby aye kono em say untimi and I ntimi no nkwana untimi mwaye enti ebia you can go get a club and now say bia ye nya this club the amount ye ni club ya kasa omo ye ready so omo de ebia omo ebetimi no aye adwuma enti no ebia ko ne no omo ko discuss ebia with terms of engagement na de aka no yeso hu say yeso ye be ye no. Normally this is done. So we a player na ye ne sa na wo se won kwa no mienu na esi you don't tell the club say onu ntwa contract me. You don't do that.
To no be junior anya adwene.
You can't say that. Say onu ntwa no be so contract say control say bre no ntwa contract me. two things. Either they get to a club or they tell you say get a club. Be a woman to me be mount. Until they tell us they catch us uncle. Like I want to fight for my position. Everyone say almost say I want to fight for my position. Now I put in a lot of work at training grounds. Now coach now say, hey, player no case one way. At least House of Folk we have seen just season here Di Maria. So money management needs to attend my way. But player say no. I think someone on the corner I can fight for position. Coach Biba coach see me who player is obet my boy me. Timi de Musinka me nya players we mu kwan but we dey me manenko me manabo. And among the players so back coach no kwal list players bi no. That Di Maria was always playing. So timi de over 10 if you believe in yourself, you believe in your ability say obet matena how fight for position. Tell them say no. Muslim go city say menko. Me jidi say metima fighting for position and then show it on the field of play. Show it. Yes Di Maria obo and obo me nya sure say players say can anti Di Maria din wo ya anti Di Maria din wo won mu kro na ka say won ko me boa ba na ya kan ya anti ni din wo ya anti ni din wo e kira say at least we defeated the earlier position na club administrators in take here no enya manso nya ntokwa enya gidigidi enya twema mentwe in fact it's a challenge to Kojo Bin Junior because Kojo Bin Junior for the past 3 seasons has not given House of Folk anything worth a player who should still be in the club.
Okay.
Me boa obi anima bibia onka. Me a player season NDA. I was a campaigner. Say your man no chance because a season before we plano. No way House of Folk one of the leading scorers. And he was doing for me very well. Now here coaching, now here say on also money home so. And injuries be mu. Ubakaya. Even season we try mu you cry ya statistics season we no. House of Folk virtually or almost let him go until say or decide say on humanitarian grounds would enye yamano 1 more year contract also if I'm right. And no he has a lot to do to make a good statement. Enye chuma mentro enye muncha me contract debi mene nya
abasa kwaba bibia bokode ebi say ko what
omo we dey sa no be so mo da so run club we dey say ya dey Chelsea ya na ebetie
Kojo Bin Junior
ya na etie
Gideon Asante Sedu Suraj Eric Eso Michel Sapon Eric Ofurientwi omsi bi besaba
dey omo ye da bia
ba say we mo dey ofo aso
me fo bibia so
one every this season menya so about too much
wabo say omo ma bɔ no so say no dey nom dey ama club no omo obi agye to omo ma bɔ no dey nom dey ama club omo club na gina yi ana so he obi junior no he club no so performance so omo bɔ no obi mmobi omo bɔ no dey nom dey ama club no enye na ne be fa player amana flopu me nkwachiri bebre we say from testing from Azakis.
Yeah.
Bona no bona Azakis bi no bona asofo.
But say player the obana na mode bon so ania.
And the body bon so ni say tie the body bon so ni say 11 players no mo size ni nyepe play bibia nyepe da. Club ni bon ho modin na obi mon ho modin wo individual bi mon ho modin wo mu ana. Tim ni nyina anye. Hasofo club e gina we. Ehin na ya wo si we di wonya de.
Nti obi anko.
Obi anko asem ni ye ka. Nipa na wo so wo mon ho modin ho asem ni ye ka ni obi anko. Ya kasa ade nya na te se bi ye ewum bibi ye wum ade we die enyo na bibi kan ho ade te se bibi ye die ye na we die ye na we fa
Baba's player otoa yen select
and you business issues and your performance na me say performance obo mo bonde nom de mai
ntufu se Kojo Bin Junior the issue ebi ne dey
Bebrebe internal issues said the dividers House of Folk structures ni nyina divided say na technical team ni playing but is divided
mama mienu
oh issues na ba ka problem say issues ensam
issues ebi ne dey say
ultimate ensam a esisi a wo ni die besi a say na obeka ni bia ensam a besi a wo wonte ba de obetia so Obi Junior nko
didie na wo wate mo Obi Junior akọ
and say
issues na mbuza say issues
no and America che o say ya na ebete no and wo say ya na betere go so yen santuro ni and am so me House of Folk ni eti de me mete no
enya no nyina na abetie na de also betie nyina na betie because club no run nya performance no mo de pam nya performance no mo de pam for kwabna nya performance no mo de pam Patrick Azak
some no man renew my contract
Patrick Azak come na pam no
kwabna de so renew the contract
Patrick Azak na pam no what does the video do mo na pam no CG14 mo na fans come so da mo na pam no on place bebrebe on pam mo bebrebe there's a place on to transfer no more we e ma so be no so ye do ma sam de ye nka biem de yuna se tim no ma bre me o ye bibia nyam ngwa biem so gutim no saka me bibia ni wa at management to ni bo
be na de obi di ne sika akoshim
na ya na se na wo kan ya na mentiase no
sika togodi a hye house mu
se na wo kan mentiase no
o pese house ko relegation
se na wo kan mentiase no
ai na won tiase
se ya ultimi motivate wo kra e ma ne nchikusie da kokem so okavo division 1 player ba na utua ne ka che Ghana team bia na no go premier division player ba say no obeje
o ya ade a
wo ye de ade na team ya ade
player na sem ne ka
player ya ade player ya ade results no no e ko hin
ade bia wo ne bo
se akokɔ bo be de che na ntwie enam mie no akokɔ bo be de che na ntwie so mnya ye nam na akokɔ bo de che na ntwie
e different
na fia akokɔ nya nam na ntwie nya nam difference division 1 player bo be de che premier player yin akwati sasem we bi e wo saka yin akwati sasem wo run sa team na wo ye di team be mo ai division 1 player bo de che premier player house of company for babo nchama ka che se ye tua ka che obi a for division 1 players one season mako 7 as 8 so tua ka che obi a na ka tua ne bo nye po what does it division 1 player dia no ye se nye bibi no wo mo division 1 player se me tua ka che obi a asabi yanya nkwala o
bibi wom
ana bibi ni mo division 1 player dey just so many kakase
e player na bo no e negotiation
what was saying and the team ni da saying team ni da saying team ni da saying and onim go saying and the team no free mu ba dey no waye waji goki waji best player division 1 waji best defender division 1 waji dianya ne bo adi che o tua ne ka che obi a so aka yanya nkwala o yeti won yanya nkwala I'm not a stranger in house of folk yanya nkwala
obi ti say sibi
yanya nkwala
from division 1
ba
he bo a wo bo
be no wo bo na didi abre yen
so akọ he
di ba re fi division 1 buy
akọ he sibi
ya didi abre di man fi division 1 buy
no premier so akọ he sibi bo a wo bo yi sana na obo no Techima 11 wonders
11 division 1
fan say o do division 1 ya tiase ba ne bo a wo bo yi abas se me ko he sibi na me ko he no Techima 11 wonders bo a me hu so bo kotoko na ya sana obo ne bo a na sibi ba no say ye negotiation o say bi ameje 8,000 Ghana cedis se me de ne to two players ni bi omo premier o wani mu bebre chomo e bi omo ji 8,000 na ma ho di beti ara na me fama na ma ne mebo
na oba e de na asie oba ndi na asie
na sa si be obo
club ni de na asie e de na asie so ma ti blade de o kere nyina atum se asibe o division 1 ene ko fa no ye twere bo na ade be ma no wo ko fa no e de no wa ye o division 1 wo de na chese utum fa sibe yie sare sisi ye de fa kotoko play and a clear side player with your connection to bit mabo saying why Rich Valente saying why e do go play for division 1 ba na ba ka tem say ne boarding na mi nim de wo ye division 1 akọ ka de so tua ne kaka sia me abase am tie me nto wase me de me nto wase obi beti ase anyam nwanwa obi beti ase am de anyam nwanwa because we are say da bia me kam sisi kani on to adwene mu buye because born na ye no Lions buy ya one for biam frame no hwe struggle inexperienced players inexperienced coach hwe na Lions we and now mu say no see team fa division 1 for ye team to bi frame dia and ye go experienced coach na experienced players inexperienced obo too much dey na see
experienced coach you know ye ko fa na mo say
ya ba shwe for the neighbor
ye ko fa mo so wanyini mu mpe no
why me
can city for the kind
me can
me can for the kind
what you say and come on here to know how you come. What you say? And we say inexperienced players, inexperienced coach has of Okuta. What you say? The other is here, okay? Now Obanra, Okabia, also no prezi, or Okalem Tasem. You want your ferry for Cobra, because you appear town. You fell 5 times about 5 minutes. 5 times in national team matches about 5 minutes. then kwa last match ya duru tu won na nka bo ne pon ye 5 minutes kwa mi your friend Richard Atta was a real no krasa
na say afie ba ne ko
your friend Richard Atta
afie ba ne ko bo na
your friend Richard Atta
na ba ne
de one masam ne ye ka ne do bo ye de ya masam no ka e wan ka do bo ye o
they will say ya free player yedi kan frɛ no ansa no akobo eti sɛ wokofa kobna wokofa ata ana wonfa yi nkan wo sɛ ba ne ye frɛ no akobo
o tie wo say your friend Richard Atta ya mana mo e de do bo ya sam na wo ka ade ne ye place your friend Atta mo de ya mo no ameka
nti de how ne sɛ nya ho abɛka sɛ yɛma kotoko player
na enya how efie nua ufie ade kwa wantimi anka ufie de efie kwa wantimi anka wantimi anka woja ze de ka cho mo se so mo si rare ka bro mo rare ne sa anko na se ne ye haso foku aka be yo mo fa mo be haso foku se ne ye haso foku aka be mo ye ezo ka de ka ne se ye club no ye de ka cho mo se be mo club nam se si ya no on be se club no relegation
latest development for just 1 minute on a demonstration is saying
yeguso
wanya manfo
be mi diri kwa nkan
this will be a house supporter no be so join no be
I dey woni me woni chapter 9
and chapter 9 for nyina
chapter 9 for all the chapter 9 members in
chapter 9 they
including regional patrons
we no be you ama o
oh na wiase ye yuma na wiase ni pa nyina ba do na mbuja say de ni pa pe na wonti na be kole konfo chia mi di Emmanuel no eti wiase no do obi ape no ye woja say do obi ape no ye ono wo yimi ma de ope no no to be kole konfo ba na chia mi di Emmanuel say wait mind we konfo dey
e ma me wo
mi buja say we konfo dey
so ma me wo no onye konfo chia
mi busa say mi na mi call konfo ne fe ne chia me wo bon dey Emmanuel Brawonte
na me ne o
we konfo dey eti say ade na ye no e nipa adwuma ye wie no obi so wonte ase a onko no ba bia de ye kan say striker enye league asem ne ye ka say ha so foku nye league force da bi ba relegation ba ko relegation mienu
this season position be pa na has the abobeto ye
oh ye dey say ye ne that fourth ye dey third da obi kasai ye dey fifth da obi kasai na house of foku the 1.2 and house of survival 1.1.2 so be kan ye ne wafa de no se lusu wafa match na kasem to ye ani ye ne wafa draw ani ye dey head to head ebiti wafa ani ye bese ko akokye ye bese ko share Lions for ne ani ye head to head ye ebiti wafa head to head last match bi ye sani bechem Chelsea o brekum decider enu so bi draw 1 point in survival ye a in a big club like House of Folk. So they want him in the league here. Maintain the one. Says House of Folk could be a relegation. You record be a relegation. And you can't see him Kwanza. You can't go relegation as a striker. You record be a breaking a relegation.
Record now break in the end.
Oh, House of Folk got league matches from last season to this season. Yeah, I win a match 1 pay. One. Yeah, I know Gragra. 1 away match 1.
Na some should be chim.
1 away match.
I bet you
Better be home. Yeah, win away match 1. You who do ITU a class post stadium 33 years. No far win a class post stadium da. Until 2 years at destroy House of Folk in a class post stadium. At destroy House of Folk in a class post stadium. You will do 33 years in a class post stadium.
Yes, I'm about premium.
I'm about premium. 33 years. I'm in a class post stadium. Only 2 years. I'm destroying.
Not destroy everything.
Everything be piazano. I'm saying yes, be our share bubuyen. And the house it is get one out himself as a coco can I shall from no. But when I ask him the shall from my yano. Has the woman send it in my yano. The nipper to four we are out and go down.
Abbas, me da say.
Masa, about congregation and house and yabri.
Why?
This is about congregation sharana. Bahasi and yabri.
As a change.
Conquente sharana. Eti omunjama conquente. And we are.
Conquente.
I said to mama so ask for nama and so papa the person say send them so bon.
But is a bass as no or carry an issue eba.
Not even the area. Let him a board member bad, don't get him as a local work development.
Say the question Mkobusano.
Question goes as a joining you call his size and call you know what's because of what I said, issues a team new record education. I'm going to development here. And not some tiff your fake me tiu me di kaya
Obed na interview no.
We interview no bed, we interview no okay develop. What's that be? You know support as an eka. Almost a relegation to a team no. One case and channel. Obed do na yes interview no. One case and channel. So if I support as an eka. Almost a relegation to a team no. Any eka.
Na na umma mebusa no.
No yana me asira so me wachiri.
Is a kafa drop him.
Me ba no apon. Eje obe de duru ba bi kwa koye madum no.
Ka ya you fit.
Me ye fio kwa. Kam ye fio.
Na bo
And I obe busa ne mami say. Enye development
na na fresh am mo no mo kan kire no.
Tatan say de mesi hiti no. Afi no phone class ko no battery. Just via same number, ka na me hear same number me ko hwe ne phone fu so. Oje can say
Stop supporting us and come and support Kotoko.
da bi ndie enye yi. Ene die ya omunyin film. Omo die say omo classes ne ba, omutimi solve ne ntepje Kotoko na ko coach ko kan politicians here. Has na coach ko kan politicians here. Ka hiye ka board members na nya. Ka problem na free omo so. Na just the players na mpese team ni ko hiye. Sa na omo ye o. Eso ka say players na politicians no. Omutimi addressing issue na solve problem na sa place na be man resource. Eti nipa e kwenya obefo solve problem na kire leadership.
Obed, mami ntie we. Minim so obehwe Kotoko de na ma ya woni Zak. Baafo ne abas ahwe has de ne de amaye. Yenhwe Kotoko so Prince Owusu Kwabena.
Yeah.
Ene avenue se bia bia ka kon de nze mo ba na be den.
Yeah.
Ana kwan da ho.
Oh,
Ba Kotoko hia ayi Ebenezer Seche ne Michael Osei.
no, Michael say a striker.
Ya minim.
Forward.
Omo hia omo.
We share the profile of forwards Ogum go after now or lining or running through that profile. One, Ogum call for Emmanuel Avenue. Avenue quality back up Avenue strength and energy. Apart from he being good on the ball, not to me, take it on to operating from the wings. No, Avenue will be out to me and one day. You look at Prince Kwabena. Also what that same thing and one day, you know, young born to young family can't go far first to the ball, that kind of thing. And maybe I saw mummy and saying, you know, Michael said, what did you know? Say, most of the corner baby and go start, so she gave me nana, we my headache pa,
Yeah.
now my blade headache pa in terms of the physical battle, no. But Michael said, Kotoko Olympics, Nidia Nano thing, very difficult for Ansu. And I know crack on the match, the experts vote to Ansu as man of the match, how he was able to tame him. But no one and clearly to me say Ogum feels that the front liners, when they go to difficult venues, now much more than now almost here energy, also my more of almost skill on it was slow down the aggressive part of the game. It was the also pay that kind of forwards need be about a share. And the players never anymore to complement the rest. But the one thing that's running across these players, Ninja say, need so much goals. Kwabena will goals, but only an elite finisher. Avenue so far, only leading the attack of a year, Bechem United, even though the deal is off. And Michael says so, Henna, only an elite finisher. But as the Ogunu say, Mrantiena or anymore. Now he has the finishes. He has the players who do the dribblings. He has the players who do the take-ons. But he be a bully type of striker. People are also raising questions about Kalu. Also, he Kalu Swanke no ne ade amount for him say. When him ye yembon sim on pem to homobi, only defenders and presso that kind of thing. But clearly, if we are being honest with ourselves, Kalu enya hit the ground running. And if you want to win the league, say football here, you never write a player off, especially when you move from Brekum Chelsea to a club like Asante Korokona Unyambo season back once a Kalumbo 1 season. So you still want to give him time because there's something called adaptation. Wakobe before you need to take your time to adapt learn the system, fit into the system, where you can bond well with players. Or maybe our former club, you already have that rhythm, you have that understanding with them. When you're more born, it flow easily. But I'll move to a new club and your players from the word go now farm. So you can see that that is the kind of the type of forward that Ogumope. All in all, it looks like me and Sani in Aberdeen. Michael was saying Olympics for Makotoko. Emmanuel entry Omokono, Dunya Blasters scholar 55 players no can.
Okay. Kojo Ben had the message be about say where is Ziggy that playing our first match. And again, what will Seche of Olympics do when Kotoko has Dawouni, Sherif, Ansu, Nuruddin? Dawouni is here to taste a match for Kotoko.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Dawouni is a Kotoko Manikolo.
No,
that's not Manikolo. No, because if he cannot break the Kotoko team even in FA Cup matches, it's a FA Cup match. Ground team in Bobby Dia, Jibo, it speaks volume. Player will do level FA Cup when you have been born, and also Dawouni and Kazahena also. So Kotoko Manikolo till the end of the season. To teams Nibia, our battle relegation and Konye Momono. You give it to them, especially with options or man more playing time. That's what you demand from them. Now man concern and what here because clearly Kotoko team no about 3 back. At a point, coach may decided say instead of using Blaine and come use Dawouni, but clearly Dawouni was not even a first choice when it comes to that plan. Changes are every tempo.
Powered by a lot of hype around.
Yes, a lot of hype, a lot of hope. Captain of Susubribi in the FA Cup looks like a player who take you more time to scout him. But on by no chance to prove himself, and it looks like chance of being proven a honor so form, and that is why I suggest some man and Cologne with Benjamin Setcher. I believe it would work around the Blay Ebenezer Setcher. I believe it will work around the Blay issue. Also, Olympics over 3 back. That's the Olympics on both 3 back, and Setcher bought right on. Yes. But Obon 10-10 were on good. And I think say when they were looking at Blay, you also need a contingency plan or you need a plan B. I believe say be a non account more mature letter at the command Great Olympics. No say
lady no more huni.
Of course you are looking at centre backs. Because if Kotoko is going for a centre back, our club are about 3 back system. Our player no a type the right centre back position there. In any of the centre backs position, Obobu Biana, a Teresa coach in a person or Faneba, no Baby Jina in a Chilo, Edema Team Feno, a Asante Koroko. So it speaks volume, but Olympics position no Modano, they are not safe enough to lose any of their key players. And we don't catch a Kotoko say Emmanuel and Chinomon Makotoko. And no internal Makacha Kotoko say, set your mom Makotoko. And no internal Makacha Kotoko say Michael say, and also Mon Makotoko. So Kotoko need to look elsewhere because these Olympics team, they are not safe. Also, sometimes team be that safe positioner because Setcher say Matissa can bear 6 months to end his contract, but they will prefer playing with him. None of contracts whilst they stay in the league than some be Jana at this time. And the question is replacement. And when him find out replacement now, or Baba Boni a stabilizer will wait. So Kotoko. They don't really need a centre back. If they get one, it will be a luxurious signing. But when you are analyzing the needs of Asante Kotoko, you know, say centre back, you are there, Chichel Kotoko Kumu, then, sir.
Okay.
And they will be good to go. With Prince Kwabena,
just a minute.
Just a minute. Fatao Safiu, Midiama are not giving up. They are still in the race.
Now, Kotoko mo pe Safiu.
Yes, I'm open. I think that Safiu be Bokotokwa. Based on commitment and love for the team. Because in case Kadia Kakotoko, Midiama Bokotoko Atunsu baby cry. Is in terms of
Mediama.
Yes, they are paying almost times 2 their Kotoko de Mashaf.
The reason why Safiu PK Kotoko over Midiama.
That is what PK.
Yes.
Kotoko ahead of
Aka say omode contract ne be 2 people so. Na obe sign and I mean, kasi say ya one here na yakoka tag obi because the information I have, I'm trying to put it in a different way than
in the hands of few people.
Just few. just very few. As for the boy, or see the fact that Dr. Kwesiapia cried the cabe fano.
Okofano.
Or Pekino. I don't know where, but for what I've heard, Dr. Pekino the next time came, took him somewhere, they sat and discussed and had a proper discussion. Of course, say the fact that on Dr. Kwesiapia didn't come on the suffering come on in the day, you know. Of course, say okay, man, say Obama Kotoko. So for Sikadi, I said the Obedikano. Anka Mediama are ready because of the Africa to give him as much as they think a substantial enough. Nanka Omeboma wo.
Mediama Somoko, Tanzania, and some could see you.
Yeah, sir.
What they
did was that. Saturday issues. Now, bang the announcement of the Blaster Squad. So
they needed to protect the boy.
They needed to protect certain players because about one time, someone like Jonathan Suwa Nkonkwa Konibi. Dear, a Kosiwo Tanzania no about one time, Nankafko Nkonkobi. So we imagine say, be finding a very nice way to protect certain players. Say Jean Vital. Uzo omwasha
na so ndo bi amfe national team bia
no but say on pen up amono
me pound dey
omo pen up amono
me mo dey
omo ntwe no mo ton no benya office
so me mo even dey see ono for example washa omo kwata man for anko and the boy omo bi because nyema e go see ya na say team akobobo ye jom 3 you good 3 omo ba omo di awre ono na place it me okodu akọ club ejo money
say mediama team ne bakwa plane
to jam omo me some flight mediama have to check ticket different more money na mediama for no say that some ma e di one day mpa e be ba bonten the next some fast e find any means to let the guys join them immediately say na be ya obiante na enko ha boys in terms of a year omokoye o again when him say mpemfo no bi omo do Tanzania enyama course o hotel ho se bonhuna si wenu play chromofone no play we gina ha etete ase edin komo edin komo no mo hwe match na bi so se bi mposi ye
yanga for no team
ni mu de suspect say move team no ko
wonim say first leg wa ha no mediama for suspect is ade no nti omo hotel omo tight security pa
When say Chroma say, when you see Chroma say, Jibo. Omo Chroma say match no. The eve before the game, and you no. Place me under club hotel no.
Home game no ha no.
Home game no say no. Place me under team hotel. When say minds for no. Everybody say ebe share ebe play game no. Nti hotel na minds when be ko die no. Some place no money one be don't know some of them almost mo and am mo say place bi I don't say now any team for the place ni bi ni ampa na yo mo
na sa hotel na how many da
like players on the omo guess akoda
oh
players on the omo guess akoda ho eti today if baby eti ye bia na esumolo
muti ya ka mwa aguri ti na ma munti no si ya ma munti no
da bi ti na eti ye ti na eti ye
aja muti na twam
muti nsanwa ti na eti ye but edu stage no na chese uhwe issues na na around team no the bomb ye holidays no
ye break ni na asebu wo mo
bomb asebu wo mo
ye break na asebu wo mo
ebe ti omo
so run no club na semsi amanze njo fo nti o
group a omo 3 year this Christmas 1 year NSC 2 year
mediama yeah
no omo to omo
breaking the ball
sa break na
say radio sex am
nyeme sisi o chroma say panka ebetimi aka me ho atoye pa no
o be ka ma ho ato
yam ko line so na yam man for so emrem number ne 0536 0536161607 0536161607 and 0536178883 wait me afre no abadwuma dem say ba ko na ye adwuma say okay it is 0536161607 0536161607 wait me afre na waba a program so obed I mean tiwe was ye twese be course
I think say kotoko hono say Prince Kwabnani we need the na no de omani beto so a Sheffield there no to improve the attack. I think that nyam no much na Mukwala seminar people have a lot of interest in it and a brainy hunter but Mukwala issue no people have a lot of interest.
I mean he so be aba line so hello 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 hello
Ojibo.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Design.
Boko na so e.
Anyame do na kwa ni o.
Oh nana, me ton ka che se bibia e koso kama yetie o.
Ojibo. That's why before I know ni o, etubo to kwa you ani Xmas.
Ah ya maba.
Na ni mo design.
Bibia boko nana yetie o.
Yeah, catch about say, na say na ya me hopa na mesre na onya botepa, nyesa obonya akmayare. Because odi that na automakro ne nkro for na tia obonya akmayare. What I say as a double person not me catch us say support that go town quick. As a person not me choose our weather. What class is now? Very bad. So say na na onya boten na nyame ni nde no yema ne ma. Why? Say na
yemfa de onu so edi eho. Okay. All right. Hello. Yes sir.
Abi you boss.
Afi nkonsama to you.
Ndia ma kono se sho kwa bo fedua na ka so.
Hey, ofedua. Ofa mete on ka che. Se bibia e ko.
Ba nyina won frem na fra.
Fa cheme na adaje ni su a fa cheme.
I come the boss. Okay, dia me ka da kotoko che. Omunya omo na omo concentrate no mo strength. Omo ano se omo contract ya so blue no dia no mo shana. Sombe renew omo man for contract no nya e man 8 months ne. Say see the reasons are best known to me kwa. Mama omo renew omo go for na kan contract no mo no omo.
Yedase bedi nkomo wachi ofadua yedase for your contribution. Yento aso esame na brum no. Hello.
Good evening.
Evening.
Your partner is a promise. Okay. I'm here more commodity over this delay matter in the morning. Now, and yeah, what's the maker?
About to meet you.
The other gentleman, your friend, is this Zakito or so? Yesterday, and I'm meeting said all kind about this 6-month contract matter. But interestingly, I just wanted to call yesterday, but unfortunately, one fan number a day before Enra. Now, in the social media, the other gentleman saw on my friend is saying,
obet me a direct to a seminar person Kenya na kwa bonnet offer because of your time, no. Na who baby episode echo.
There's a currently as we speak, it's just come out say a 1-year contract, right?
Okay.
And offer.
Okay.
It is clearly in consonance with what I heard a day before Jib, the Zakito guy, you know.
Okay.
6 months. When I heard the Zakito guy talking about this 6 months, quite contradiction. Sometimes the media more
and also your known information or war and also now there inti yebrinti o de beche Same MSC and okay. Same say yemfa course no ensi ha. Abbas
Look at them did chat to say my boss be the na sasi be jame. I was Santasia nyinem so okra why ready talk message na wo me ho. Enti Santasia nyinem. Obi a why ready be able to phone na ni wa beto be people nyina wo me ho.
Okay.
Me an get protocol.
Papers.
Papers.
That's all quite you.
Santasia nyinem.
That's all quite you.
Di fa bonya one.
No agreement.
0595 035108 ofra me an mepeke
ya no akwedi ho
na mepeke
okay
I just enjoy Santasia nyem na proto no da baby wa ope bia no fra me a me do beko bibia yɛ okay na watimi atɔpɔtɔ.
Okay, yɛmfa the last caller. Hello. Hello. Okay. Same there ne yɛmfa nsia so na yɛmfa we ngigi news for ne tata. Mahu sɛ maame nyako ɛwɔ ha. Na maadie nyinaa. Akuanie.
Focus later. The number you are trying to reach.
Onya nyina mantonka. Eti yɛde mu sia na yɛde we agi news for ne tata. Nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena same time 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Highway Sports yɛbɛsa atena se na yɛde ɛyɛ agudie mu nsɛm ɛde abrɛ mu.